Welcome to the Centre of Key. Today's class is all about the core. Now, when we use the term core, it can mean lots of different things to lots of different people. So I'm going to define it as not just the abdominal muscles themselves, but that whole band that wraps around the belly, the sides and the back of the body. So it's that whole middle section, and it encompasses so much more than just the abdominal muscles, which a lot of fitness classes tend to focus on. So we're going to be working on some yoga, some exercises, some stretches to work that midsection of the body so that we can sit up straight, support the spine, but also support the internal organs, which is really important, and it also relates a lot to the pelvic floor too. So that whole midsection of the body, we're going to get a good strong foundation in that through this class. So I invite you to get your mat out and let's begin. So let's begin this class. We're going to come into tabletop, so on the hands and knees, and the hands are under the shoulders and the knees are just slightly apart under the hips. There, lovely. So see if you can plug into your arms, make them nice and long. Make sure the spine is nice and long here too. We're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the back up, tuck your head under, and we're drawing the belly button in, trying to get it higher and higher and higher. And then breathe in, come to a flat spine or a neutral spine. And then as you exhale, we're looking up to the ceiling. Now really press through the hands. Feel the back squeeze, the belly stretch. Inhale, neutral spine. And then exhale, lift the back. So push through those hands, tuck the chin in strongly. Draw the belly button up nice and strong to the spine. Inhale, turn neutral. And then exhale, draw the belly down, lift the head. We're trying to get the head to touch the bottom, so you want to feel that squeeze in the back. Inhale to center. Exhale, lifting. Push through the hands strongly. Squeeze the belly button up. Further, further, further. Once all the breath is gone, squeeze a little more. Inhale to center. Exhale, lift your head, look up. Push through the hands so your sternum moves forwards and the throat is lengthening. Look up to the ceiling, find a point you can stare at. And the last one, breathe in, center. And then exhale, arch the back up again. One more time, squeeze strongly into the belly. That's it, lovely, good. And then coming back to neutral spine. Fantastic. Let's just have a quick 3-second breath here, or 3-second rest in child's pose. And just notice now as you rest, curling up here. If you need to, you can rest your head on your fists. Just feel now the breath moving through that middle part of the body. Alright, so curl up gently, spine rolling up. And we're going to come up to a seated position. So you can take the legs out to start with. We're going to take our right leg out and then bring our left foot in front of us and then turn the right leg back behind. Now make sure this foot is pointing out to the side. Okay, don't tuck it under if you can help it. So keep foot pointing out. This front foot, the big toe is near the front of the knee. Okay, so make sure it's not sliding up. And if you have a really tight hip and you can't get this right leg back, you can keep the leg out to the side if you need to. If you do have the leg out, just make sure you pull the toes back on the foot. All right, so we come to this position where the hands are interlaced behind the head, elbows are pressing back gently, trying to lift up through the spine. So if you can, push down slightly through the left knee in front of you. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going over, elbow going over to the foot on the right side. Breathe in, coming up, and exhale. So we want to open the side of the body to access the core. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, going over. So breathing out as you move. Breathe in to come up. 3 more. Exhale, going over. Keep those elbows pulling back. Maybe look slightly up if you can. Inhale, come up. 2 more. Exhale, going over. Just notice this bottom elbow. Make sure it's coming towards the foot, not forwards to the knee. Inhale, we come up. 1 more. And exhale, breathe it out. Let's stay here for a moment. Take a breath in. And as you breathe in, just hold it there. Feel the sides stretch and expand. And now exhale, see if you can soften a little bit further. Stay there, take another breath in. Feel that top elbow lift higher. And then exhale, softening. Lovely. And then breathe in, we come up. And breathe out, just let that go. Give the shoulders a quick little roll. We're going to take the legs to the other side. So left leg goes out, right foot comes in, and then left leg turning back if we can. Otherwise, keep it straight with the toes back. Okay, you're going to probably find one side's a bit stickier than the other. So just, if you want, do a few more on your harder side as you need to. So elbows are back, lifting up, pressing this bent knee possibly down towards the floor. Take a big breath in and exhale over to the foot. So elbow traveling to the foot on the outside. Inhale to lift. Exhale going over. Just feel that side stretch. You're going to get a lovely stretch through the right side of the body now. Inhale to lift. Exhale going over. Good. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, take it over. Elbow towards the foot, top elbow back, maybe look slightly upwards. Inhale up. Exhale, going over. Inhale up, last one. And exhale, we're going to stay here now. So take a breath in. Hold it. Feel the side of the body stretch even more. And then exhale, softening into it. Stay there. Another breath in. Hold it in, feel the side open, feel the elbow lift. Exhale, softening. Good, and then gently coming back up. Going to let the arms go, give the shoulders another quick little roll. And then we're going to curl up into child's pose again. So knees are slightly apart, head is on the floor. If you need to, you can rest your head on your fists and just let your arms be by your side if you can. And just breathe. Breathing into the side of the body. Now, opening up the sides makes us feel lighter. So you might feel now, after opening the sides, your body feels a bit lighter. There's just more space through that midsection. It's a lovely feeling. Just stay there a couple more seconds. Breathing in and out. Lovely stuff. All right, and then we're going to curl ourselves up again, nice and gently through the spine. Let's take the legs out in front of us and come onto the back. So lying down, we're going to keep the knees bent. Make sure the knees are together, the ankles are together. We're going to interlace the hands behind the head. So this next exercise we're doing is a really great way to activate through the belly. Again, it also allows the sides to lengthen too, but it focuses on really by keeping the knees together, we're focusing that energy into the deeper belly. So take a breath in and just breathe out there. Squeeze the knees some more, tuck the chin in slightly. Take another breath in. And now as you exhale, take your knees towards your right side. Make sure the knees are glued, the feet are stacked, the feet don't slide away from each other. Breathe in up to the middle and exhale going over. So notice how my feet are glued together. They're not sliding apart from each other because the knees are also glued together. Inhale to center. Exhale going over. Now as we do this, we're keeping the shoulders and the elbows pressing back into the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the other side. Moving with the breath out. Inhale to rise up. Let's do 6 a little faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And coming back to the center. All right, so we're going to get into the core a little more. We're going to step the feet just hip width wide, so not too wide, but not together. And we're just going to do a little crunch, but make it quite strong by taking a breath in and exhale. We lift the head and shoulders and then pull your right elbow and left knee together. Now make sure your shoulder doesn't touch back to the floor. Keep squeezing the knee and elbow together. Inhale, bring it back. We're doing this slowly. Exhale, lift head and shoulders, pull left elbow and right knee together. Keep the right shoulder off the floor. Inhale, come back. Exhale, we lift and squeeze across, breathing out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lifting, squeezing. Big long breath out. Inhale, down. Exhale, lifting, squeeze, twist, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, back. And then exhale, left elbow to right knee. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, back. Exhale, squeeze across. Lovely. Inhale, back. There's 1 more. And exhale. Good. And then breathe in. Come down. Just let that go for a moment. I'm going to work a little more strongly in a sec. But noticing now the belly warm, feeling some pressure in the belly as a result of that. We're going to work that a little more strongly, like I said. So interlace your hands again behind the head. Legs are together. Pull your toes back on your feet. So just feeling the length through the back of the body. Take your breath in. And just breathe out there. Keeping the toes back, chin to chest. Take a breath in. And now exhale, lift your head and shoulders. We're going to pull the right elbow and left knee together. Now we're going to hold and breathe. So close your mouth, breathe through your nose. Push through the right heel on the ground, toes are back. Breathe down into the belly. Make sure both shoulders are off the floor still. Squeeze the elbow and knee towards each other. Even if they're not touching, you're attempting to get them closer. Breathe only through your nose, so mouth is shut. In and out through the nose. Good, and then gently bring your head and leg down. We'll do the other side, so let's take another breath in. Just stay there, exhale, toes back, chin tucking in. Take another breath in. And exhale, lift the head and shoulders, pull the left elbow to the right knee, push out through the left heel with the toes back. Close the mouth, breathe through your nose. Noticing which side is a little trickier, go back and do the harder side again. You can pause the video and repeat the harder side. Keep breathing through the nose. Good, and then gently let that go. So arms are beside you, palms are up, legs are long and soft. Just breathe gently, 3 or 4 breaths. So a great way to tone into the abdominal organs by twisting and squeezing like that. So you notice now the belly feels a lot warmer. So we've got blood moving through there, energy moving through there. Amazing. Alright, so let's just stretch and open a little bit. So we're going to bend the knees up, have the feet wider than your bottom, and if you can, grab onto your ankles. Now if you can't reach your ankles, then just press your palms down into the floor with the fingers pointing towards the feet. Maybe one day you can grab hold, but if that's not today, that's okay. Chin is tucking to the chest. Make sure the feet aren't turning outwards, so turn the big toes in slightly. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're lifting the hips, feeling the squeeze into the back and a stretch through the front of the body, opening it all up. Inhale, come back to the floor. Exhale, squeeze. Now push down through your heels and feel the chin tuck to the chest and the neck lengthen. Inhale, come back. 3 more like that. Exhale, big squeeze, shoulders rolling back, heels pressing down, belly stretching. Inhale, come back. Let's try 2 more. And exhale, lifting. Last one, breathe in, down. And exhale, up we go. Just keep breathing out till there's nothing left. And when you feel like you're empty, try and squeeze a little bit higher. Push down through your heels. And then very gently curl your spine down. Lovely stuff. All right, and just let's bring the knees and ankles together. We're just going to twist again. So hands interlace behind the head. Take a breath in. And exhale, knees to the right again. Keeping the left shoulder back. Inhale up. Exhale, knees going left. and inhale up. Let's do 6 more. 1 and 2, shoulders back. 3, elbows back. 4, knees are squeezing. 5 and 6, and coming back, and then just let that go. So just a little rest, arms beside you, palms are up. We're going to work a little more strongly into the belly in a moment. We're going to feel how we can build and strengthen even deeper by using our legs. Good stuff. Alright, so we start by taking the arms above the head if we can. Now if you have tight shoulders, you can either keep the hands down beside you or take the arms in line with your shoulders. Okay? If you take them out to the sides, don't take the hands higher than your shoulder line, keep them just below the shoulder line. If we can though, arms are reaching above the head, hands are shoulder width wide, legs are together, and shin is tucking to the chest. So I really want you to pull your toes back nice and strongly. And just by holding this position, you can feel your spine is lengthening, and you can already start to feel some energy in this belly. By pulling the toes back, you're going to start to engage that core section. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, take your right leg up towards the ceiling. Now keep it as straight as you can. If your knee is bending, then try and push through the heel and maybe not take it as high. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, left leg going up. Push through the heel on the floor as well as the leg in the air. Inhale, lower it down. And let's do 10 a little bit faster now. So 1 and 2. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. 3. Push through the heels. 4. Chin is tucking in. 5. 6. Arms are lengthening. 7. Toes are back. 8. 2 more. Keep breathing. 9. And 10. Fantastic. All right, so let your arms go, let the legs go for a moment. So using our legs as weights there to engage into the belly, we're going to work that a little more strongly. Now, if any of these get too strong, just go back to the previous one. So we just did leg lifts alternating from the ground. We're going to take the legs up into the air in a moment and then lower one leg alternating. If it's too strong, bring your legs back and do the one we just did. So let's take the arms above the head, pull the toes back on your feet, chin is tucking to the chest, take a breath in, and as you exhale, squeeze your legs up towards the ceiling. So heels to the sky, chin is tucking in, toes are back, take a breath in, and exhale, we're lowering that right leg forwards to just off the floor, don't let it touch the ground. Inhale to rise, exhale to lower, breathing out, keep the chin tucking in, inhale to lift, let's try 10 more, so 1, 2, toes are back, 3, legs are strong, 4, belly stronger, 5, 6, keep going, keep breathing, 7, inhale up, exhale, 8, 2 more, 9, arms are lengthening, and 10, and up, good. All right, so just grab your knees, hold them into your chest for a moment. So in a moment, we're going to do both legs together. And like I said, if one leg was a struggle, then just stay with one leg. If you can do both legs, do both legs. You'll find the more you do this class, the easier it will get, and you'll find you'll be able to do the harder poses faster. Just practice every day. All right, so arms above the head again, chin to the chest, take a breath in, and exhale, take both legs up to the sky. Keep those toes back, take a breath in, and exhale, lowering both legs to just off the floor. Push through those heels. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, push them away. Good, inhale, lift, let's try 10 more. So 1, 2, keep those arms reaching, and 3, toes are back, 4, chin to chest, 5, legs are squeezing together, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and just hold it an inch off the floor, push through the heels, and then gently come all the way down, bring your arms back beside you, palms are up, feel the legs relax, breathe down into your belly, feeling the work you've done there, all fired up, get the fire in the belly going. So breathing into that, breathing out, releasing and softening. So try to breathe in through the nose. You can breathe out through the nose or out through the mouth. Sometimes it's good to sigh the breath out just to feel the body relax. Very good. Alright, so we're going to go a little more into the sides now as well. So I want you to take your arms out in line with your shoulders. Palms are down. We're going to bend the knees up. Alright, so chin is to the chest. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift the feet off the ground so our knees are over the hips. Make sure the knees aren't coming forward of your hips. So knees are over hips, heels are in line with your knees, and toes are pulling back on the feet. So we've got this right angle here at the hips, right angle at the knees, right angle at the ankles. Alright, so knees are squeezing. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we take the knees towards the right. Now the feet are glued side by side, the knees are glued side by side, the palms are pressing into the floor. Breathe in up to center. Exhale, take the knees over to the left. Keep the shoulders pressing back. Keep the palms pressing down. Inhale to center. Exhale over. So maybe you can't go very far. That's okay. Just soften into it. Breathing out. Inhale. Use the breath to lift you. Exhale. Take it over. Knees together. Shoulders pressing back. Don't turn the head. Just keep the chin tucking in. Inhale. We lift 2 more. Exhale, squeezing over. Lovely. Breathe in, up. And then exhale to the other side. Feeling the middle of the body working. And then breathe in back to center. And we let that go again. Alright, so palms up beside you. Breathing more into the sides of the body now. We're going to work a little more strongly in a sec with the legs straight. Now, if that one was challenging for you enough, you can stay with the knees at 90 degrees. If you're ready for a bit more of a challenge, then we do it with straight legs next. So, palms are down again, legs together, pull the toes back on the feet, tuck the chin to the chest. Take a breath in there, and exhale, take both legs up to the ceiling. If it's too strong, just go to 90 degrees. We want the legs straight. Now make sure the feet are in line with the hips, not over the chest or the belly. Alright, so keeping the legs side by side, take a breath in, and exhale, take the legs over to the right. Now make sure the heels stay aligned. We don't want one foot to slide away from the other. Push through both heels. Breathe in to lift it up. And now exhale, go to the left. Push the right shoulder back. Push the right hip across. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, take it over. Now maybe you can't go very far. That is okay. Just go to where you can. Breathe in to lift. Exhale to the left. We don't want the feet to touch the floor though, so keep them off the ground. Breathe in up. Just 2 more. Exhale, squeezing over. Push the heels away. Shoulders pressing back. Inhale to lift. Last one. And exhale, taking it over. Lovely. Breathe in to come up. And very gently and slowly, as you exhale, lower the legs to the floor in front of you. Keep breathing out. Lovely. All right, and then bring your arms back down beside you. Palms are up. Just feel now the middle, the back, and the belly. So like I said at the start, we're working this whole midsection. It's not just about those abdominal muscles, it's all the deeper muscles. It's the muscles in the back, it's the organs inside as well, getting a massage. So just by doing these yoga poses, these yoga movements, our inner organs are getting replenished and refreshed. They're getting squeezed and stretched, bringing fresh blood, I should say, and relieving congestion that might be there. So as you close your eyes and lie here breathing, as you breathe in, just feel everything expanding through that middle section. And then as you breathe out, just soften and relax. Let the tension go. And just stay there a couple more breaths. So if you found anything in this class challenging, just keep practicing. Either do the class again or just do those particular ones that were hard. Repeat them, and hopefully in a week you'll notice the changes in a week, no doubt, if you do it every day. Even small changes can happen fairly quickly. Alright, lovely stuff. So we're going to come back to this position where we had the feet wider than the bottom. If you can grab ankles, then hold on. If you can't, just press your palms down. Again, we want to make sure the feet are turning inward slightly, not pointing out to the sides. And we want to tuck the chin to the chest. So we're going to lift up in a moment and we're going to hold the pose and we're going to breathe in and out through the nose whilst we're up there. So let's take a breath in to start with. Just stay there, breathe out. Try and relax. Take another breath in. And exhale, we lift. Good, alright, so we're just going to stay here about 5 or 6 breaths. Breathing through the nose now. Pushing through the heels into the ground. Seeing if you can push your hips towards your knees slightly. Feel the belly, the back, the sides expand with the inhale. And as you exhale, just lift and squeeze a little bit more. Chin is tucking in, shoulders are rolling back. If your arms are on the floor, then push your hands down into the mat. Couple more breaths here. Feel the back working, feel the belly stretching. Beautiful. Alright, gently roll yourself down. Very nice. We'll let that go again for a moment. It might feel now as you straighten your legs out, your back is sinking into the ground. Just feel that softness. So we take rests throughout the class to give the body a chance to integrate the changes. Very important. Breathe, just be. And so hopefully you can notice now some sensations through your belly, through your back, through your sides, that whole middle section. More alive, more energized, warmer. Whatever you're feeling, it's a unique feeling to you. Even if it's very subtle, the more you practice it, the more you can connect to those sensations too. Alright, so let's bend the knees up. We're going to do one more little twist side to side, so hands interlaced behind the head, knees together, chin tucking in, take a breath in, exhale, knees to your right side, inhale up, exhale, knees go left, inhale, let's do 6 little bouncy ones, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and just noticing there's that lightness now through the middle. We're going to reach around, grab the knees. Just stay here, take a breath in. As you exhale, pull your head to your knees. Feel the lower back stretch and lengthen. Inhale, come back to the floor. Keep holding the knees. Exhale, pulling up again. Now we're trying to get the head between the knees if possible, but just go as far as you can. Inhale, come back. Last one. Exhale, squeezing up. And then let's rock and roll a few times, forwards and back, and coming up to sitting. Alright, so we're just going to finish off by gathering that energy more into the belly by doing a little balance on the bottom. So just relax your shoulders, try and squeeze your belly in to lift the spine. And then maybe we can lift the feet and just hover the feet off the mat. Now make sure your knees are together, the knees aren't sliding apart from each other. Okay, so knees are squeezing, feet are hovering, lift up through the chest, so don't curl the spine, lift the spine up, breathing through the nose. If you can and you want to, you can take your hands off the knees and just straighten them out in front of you with the palms facing inwards. And if you want to go a little bit further, we're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale we're just going to raise the feet to be in line with our hands too. So keep the knees together, pull the toes back on the feet if you like, keep lifting through the spine. Try to relax your shoulders now so we're not tensing the upper body. Feel the energy in the belly. Couple more breaths. Breathing through the nose. Lovely stuff. All right, and then gently let that go. If we can, we're going to cross the legs and come onto our knees. In fact, if you can't kneel, then you can sit cross-legged or sit on a cushion just to finish up. Now, so hands can rest in the lap, shoulders are soft, belly warm. Breathe, eyes are closed. Breathe into your belly, feel it expanding. As you exhale, draw that belly button in. Feel the belly squeezing in. Inhale, let it expand. Belly and chest lifting. Exhale, squeezing gently. Good, and now let's breathe in, bring the arms up and out. Inhale, we lift, and exhale down. Just feeling all that space now through the middle. Inhale to rise the arms up, and then exhale, bring them now to prayer pose in front of the chest. We can close the eyes again, tuck the chin in slightly. And just breathe here for a moment. Feel that energy you've created inside your body, the warmth, activated the organs inside the abdomen, as well as strengthened that band around the middle of the body. I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in another class very soon. Namaste.